Okay, I thought I'd make a little video about how I cleaned up my yard and made it someplace to hang out at. To begin with, I cut down a few trees. We'll zoom in back here. That little bushy area there, that's where a bunch of trees were all growing up, and it's kind of regrowing with a few little branches and stuff, gives me my privacy. So all this area here where all these little bushy things are, it was all growed up with a bunch of little trees, and it was all growed up tall, so it was kind of my privacy fence. You can see all these other little wooden poles. Those were all put there to make a privacy fence like this here, and that's kind of all falling down too. And I also cut this tree down, and I put a fake owl on top of it. And at night, if you put it like a glowing light up to its eyes glow. Pretty cool. I put these tiki lamps up. I put these chairs out there. There goes a squirrel. And nature kind of likes it. But anyways, I let these little things be kind of bushy because I cut out so many trees there. The sky is all open there. Like I said, that tree was growing up, and those trees over there, and this whole area was all covered up with trees. So now I got a lot of sun areas. And then I put all this little black fence up. There's actually a gate right here that I put up. It's just little small stuff. It's about like $19 a piece, so that's quite a bit of money actually. And I put another gate there. Then I made the gate a little bit wider there. See, it's just kind of being held with string there. But the main reason I did that so I could get my lawnmower in and out from the front to the back if I want to. Really don't need it, but just in case. So then I put these panels up. These are actually trellis, and I added some of that. I had some old green carpeting that I was going to use in my garage, but I was like, it's easier to clean the floor up if I don't have carpeting on the floor. I just use the blower and blow it out. And I did the same thing over there. I put some old cloth up that I had down in the basement. It's trellis too. It's kind of some pretty trellis. And I did all that for privacy. So when people are driving up down the road, they ain't looking over here at me. That's why that was actually a tree there too. And it's growing up pretty fast. I'll have to keep that trimmed down. All of it actually. But anyways, if I don't have the trees there and the stuff that all growing, that I'm not going to have any privacy. So I added all this other stuff to try to do it. Oh, and then I'm going to show you some bushes that I had put out here. I've actually been doing it a few years, and I just been adding to it little by little because I'm not a rich man, so I just kind of added little by little. Don't really know the names of them, but these right here I planted like 2 years ago. That there and that there's the same thing. Then there's one of those, and then these here I planted this year. It's pretty much the same thing as those, except these are little baby ones. And I put these logs in between. I figured they'll just rot out and become part of the foundation. Then this year I added these 3 bushes because I had cut all of this out. So I've got these 2 little bushes, and then I got a real big one. That one was about 60 bucks. And then these other 2 were around $25, something like that. And then this thing I think is a cherry tree. I got it from the yard inside. That right there is a cherry tree. That thing there, one of the branches broke off too. But we'll see if that survives or not. Grow me now a little tree out here, but not have it so close to their driveway over there. That's pretty much what causes me to cut trees down and shit. People bitching and complaining that the trees are growing over into their yard, over their fence. So I cut down a few. And that thing there was a mulberry, and those things, man, they get out of hand. They'd be dropping the little blackberries everywhere, which I wouldn't want that going on either, even though half of their driveway is part of my yard. We just went ahead and let them make their driveway bigger, being nice. And then we painted this little thing. It's actually a flower pot holder, whatever. And I got these grades that were they were at the top of elevators. They're kind of like little screen things. So I painted them green, just kind of, and I painted the poles and stuff a lighter color green, just to kind of look at part of like into the nature. And then here in the backyard, the big tree had fell. You can still see a big piece of the log back here that got cut up. I had to buy me a chainsaw, and so it's still there. It fell off there. This whole sky was all covered with tree branch, but we let it fall down and had to cut it up. We didn't let it, but it just did what it did. So I think you got morning glory back here. I didn't plant no morning glories back here. Okay. Oh, this is an apple tree that I had planted. That one there, and this is a pear tree. As you can see, you still see a bunch of the pears. Most of the leaves fell down this year. And that's a cherry tree. I don't hardly ever get any apples because I didn't get that much sun, but I have a feeling that's an apple right there. So I got me an apple up on the tree. A couple of apples there. There's another one. Yeah, I don't usually get apples on there, but since that tree fell down up there and it's getting more light, apples are growing on this side of the tree anyways. There's still quite a bit of shade back here, but a lot of pears. Like I said, I don't know why all the leaves fell down here at the bottom, but next year there's going to be a lot more leaves because there ain't no tree up here blocking it like it was. You can see a lot of it's been cut off. They didn't like that hanging over their yard, so they cut a bit off of it. And this stuff here, it was some vines and stuff that my dad had actually planted to grow up this trellis, but it actually grew all the way across the cement over to there, but I cut all the stuff in between out. But I just go ahead and let it grow up this old grill, I guess you would say, because you know I don't never use it, so it might as well just be an ornament in the yard. Got this piece of crap cement squirrel up there. I just painted that not too long ago. It's an old frog that's been sitting back here. I just painted it up. There's another tiki lamp holder. I painted it a different color too. Planted these flowers back here, but not much is growing on them. I repainted these tiki lamp holders and then put some lamp oil cans in there, and I've been sitting out here watching the tiki lamps light at night. And then I put these bug killers out here. These actually get rid of mosquitoes too. They got this little scented stuff that you put down at the bottom, and it attracts the mosquitoes to it, so the bug killer will help kill the mosquitoes. And I got another one way over there, but that one's a brighter color, so I put it over there by the wall so it ain't all blinding in her face over here. This one's kind of a fluorescent lamp, not fluorescent, black light. So that's my video how I cleared up. There was actually a whole lot of stuff that was all growed up here. You couldn't even see the cement back here. There was so much leaves and vines and stuff growing all over. You can kind of see how this looks over here at the side. Well, that's how this whole thing looked. It was all growed up from all the vines and stuff. So I just kind of got it up to about the edge of the cement. Still need to clear it out a little bit because I ain't quite got it all the way up to the edge yet, but I'm getting there. Gives me a little nice place to hang out at night, you know, enjoy it. Either next year or in a few years, I don't know how long it'll take me. I've almost got this house paid for. I only owe about $1,000 left. I've been in this house for about 26 years, so I'm buying me a house out in the country, and I'll keep this house just to work out of the city, and then on the weekends I'm going to go out to the country house. I'm just kind of getting me a place set up to retire to, because I don't really like the city. I'm really a country dude, but I had to move out to the city because there was no jobs out of the country. But I figure if I can retire and have money coming to me, then I'll be doing good. But I need to get me a country house, then I can sell this one and just live out there, and I'll have this place all fixed up for somebody else who wants to live in the city. Alright, thanks for watching. Just talking a little bit about my life.